and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight.
And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
Wait for it. Wait for it. God, I love when he does that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Carry on, gentlemen. Continue to preach the greatness of the Undisputed Era and Adam Cole.
Listen, I don't think I've ever met a man who likes the sound of their own voice as much as Adam Cole does. Besides you, of course, Corey.
First of all, I resemble that remark, Saxton. Secondly, you should be happy that Adam Cole didn't hear you say that. But I might just have to tell him after the show. You can't forget what Adam Cole accomplished before arriving in NXT. Once upon a time, Cole was a key member of a certain treacherous faction over in Japan, who also boasted leaders like Finn Balor and AJ Styles.
Introducing the challenger from the Netherlands, weighing in at 260 pounds. And introducing the champion from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Adam Cole.
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey as he goes one-on-one with Adam Cole for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle Samoa Joe match last week.
Everyone thinks they know Brooklyn and her intentions, but she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and I predict it will also benefit her greatly in WWE.
I don't think he wants to be in that corner, Byron.
Yeah, but he's not moving, Michael.
Oh, he knew that was coming. This could be huge. Backdrop suplex.
Whoa, not so fast.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Attack to the midsection. No matter what tool you're using to gauge its impact, Adam Cole appearing at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 changed the entire NXT landscape. Just ask Drew McIntyre and the other losers who've fallen victim to Adam Cole.
Saw what he had in mind there. Oh my God, a small package driver.
He's not giving up that easy.
Not too long ago, Corey brought up Adam Cole's historic debut attack on Drew McIntyre. The devastation that followed that attack was an incredible display of strategy and strength at every level.
I've been ringside for hundreds of NXT broadcasts, and still, I can't recall the last time a superstar debuted during a main event, along with a powerful faction like Cole did with the Undisputed Era. What a counter!
Spin kick to the midsection. Elbow smash. Oh, shot right to the kidney.
Just attacking the back.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off? Championship on the line.
There's nothing better than two superstars battling with a title on the line. But when it's the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at stake, the stakes don't get any higher. Whoa, man.
Great reversal.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
The championship hanging in the balance.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Back between the ropes.
Oh, again!
Oh, look at the baseball slide.
Whoa!
Into the Hurricane Rana.
Nicely done.
Those last hits rattled the champ.
A change of strategy has to be his next move.
The last shot.
He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
He's definitely dialed it up at the right time.
Adam Cole is...
Trey has Adam Cole in trouble.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Whoa, what the heck?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Cover him.
I'm not gonna win like that.
Fine.
Oh.
And now Samoa Joe with the attack on Trey.
It seems Samoa Joe wants Trey to win the match, and he's going to do anything he can to make it happen.
Count it. Now.
I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE Champion.
I really have no explanation for this either. As far as we know, Samoa Joe has nothing but contempt for Trey. So why would he help him win the WWE Championship?
Hopefully we'll get some answers soon.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again.
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me. Revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now, we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only. So I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about?
I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion. I want my rematch.
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No. Trey, let's go.
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Looks like things just got a little more undisputed.
Introducing the challenger from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, Adam Cole. And introducing the champion from the Netherlands, weighing in at 260 pounds, he is the WWE Heavyweight Champion.
One of these men will be walking away with the immortal World Heavyweight Championship. . 。
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage, but that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents inside, but in this case, I think the intention is to keep Samoa Joe on the outside if he were to get involved.
Honestly, after everything we've seen from Samoa Joe since he returned, I'm not sure this steel cage is enough to keep him at bay.
Pow! What a shot.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Kick right to the midsection.
Oh, small package driver.
Watching Adam Cole in that ring.
For the championship! Plenty of fight left.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win. A running Hurricane Rana.
The challenger eating up some damage.
He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. He's executing on his plan perfectly.
He's got a boatload of energy. See if it lasts.
Oh, look out.
Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael. Well, it's time for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, so you know we're going to see the best of the best.
Standing sheer. I like my crush inverted. Uh-oh, bad situation here. Looking to lock it in. It's in. This could be over soon.
Oh, continuing to punish them. With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight. He's made it to the top, but can he finish?
Reach the this could be it.
Oh, again! The challenger not looking good right now.
Things are only going to get worse for him in there.
Adam Cole reverses, sending Trey straight into the steel cage.
Trey looks like he's in severe pain.
And right on cue, just as Adam Cole seems to have this match won, here comes Samoa Joe to try to stop him. Joe slams the cage door on Adam Cole.
Joe is dead set on keeping the WWE Championship on Trey so he can take it from him after not getting his rematch 7 years ago.
Trey with a drop kick into the cage, sending Samoa Joe crashing to the floor.
Trey isn't going to sit back and let Joe help him.
Well, it's admirable, I guess, but I think he should take the help.
It appears Red is out here to help get rid of Samoa Joe so Trey can show he can do this by himself.
Don't feed into his ego, Red. If you were a real friend, you'd let him have any help he could get.
Trey is equally determined to prove he's not a fluke champion. He wants to win this match on his own. Strong kick. My goodness.
He might have been waiting on that one.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Shot to the patella. Uh-oh. Oh, patella drop brain buster. Is it enough?
He isn't going to go away that easy.
The championship hanging in the balance. And now he's made it all the way to the top of this steel cage.
Almost there. Such vicious strikes.
Oh, my God, a clothesline. Now in full control. You got to feel for Adam Cole. Looking beaten down at this point.
He's done. He was the favorite for this match, but that's changing rapidly.
Adam Cole isn't looking like much of a playboy now.
The champion into the cover. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
He's been quickly taking control here.
He'd better hope his stamina lasts.
Perfect position. Uh-oh.
Legs
Going
are locked.
for, looks like the Muda lock.
The bridge is in.
He somehow breaks free.
Nice, but he clearly has next to nothing left to give here.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
Impressive combination kicks.
What's this?
Down.
The Jinoku driver. Referee in position. 2. He survived the cage.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Got to be happy with that win right there.
I'll tell you, Adam Cole's never going to be an industry ruler with losses like this.
Thanks for tuning in for this championship match, and what an amazing match it was.
Great job defending your title against Adam Cole.
Thanks. More importantly, I showed everyone I didn't need Samoa Joe's help to do it.
You have anything left in the tank for your mixed match challenge later?
Honestly, I'm running on fumes, so I'm kind of hoping Ronda carries our team tonight. By the way, do you even have a partner yet?
No. Brooklyn's making me wait until the last minute to find out who it is. Typical.
Well, whoever it is, we might have to face each other at some point, which is going to be weird.
I know. But FYI, I just put win mixed match challenge on the list, and I plan on being the one who crosses it off.
We'll see.
I hope you're feeling all right after that steel cage match.
Look, if you're worried about our match later, I'll be fine. Turns out I actually performed better with possibly cracked ribs.
Just remember, the winning mixed match challenge team gets $500,000 to donate to whatever charity they want. I don't want to miss out on that because you've got your hands full with other things.
My hands aren't full at all. Look, completely empty. I even had time to think of an awesome team name. Team Rowdy Trey.
You clearly just thought of that, so I think that proves my point about you being distracted.
No, that took weeks of brainstorming. I swear, I even had a think tank put their heads together on it.
Whatever, just make sure you bring your A game later.
The Mixed Match Challenge starts tonight, and everyone else knows who they're teaming with. So when are you going to tell me who my partner is on my way to the ring?
Oh, did I forget to assign you a partner? Must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To make it up to you, I'll let you choose your teammate.
Great. I choose Seth Rollins.
You didn't let me finish. I'll let you choose from a group of superstars that I've selected.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000 consecutive matches. Your old trainer, Riley Flash, who I have no doubt is in tremendous ring shape, especially after just flying in from Calgary on 6 connections. It was the cheapest fare I could get last minute. And finally, Drew McIntyre. You might remember he recently helped Becky Lynch acquire your SmackDown Live Women's Championship, so I'm sure you two would work really well together. I know it must be hard to pick from those 3 amazing options, but I need an answer now. See, when you're willing to put your gas station toilet seat of an attitude aside, we can work together after all.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from London, England.
Guys, this one promises to be absolutely amazing.
But as they say, promises are made to be broken, Michael. Though in this case, I think we're safe.
Here comes the Scottish psychopath.
And from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
I believe a future world champion in WWE. Byron, this man is just hungry.
I've only got one thing to say. Mella is
from Staten Island, New York, Carmella.
Byron, are you ready to admit the truth yet? Mella is money. Say hello to the top 1% of WWE.
And weighing in at 231 pounds, is
He's had a bit of trouble adapting to the main roster, but EC3 remains in amazing shape.
He's in the top 1% of conditioning.
EC3's been quoted as saying, to be the man, you have to beat this tan.
He's in the top 1% of tanning.
EC3 finally won a title in WWE when he became 24/7 champion.
He's in the top 1% of 24/7 champions. As the Mixed Match Challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, Red's team formed just minutes ago. This has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree. Not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The bigger issue is Red and Drew McIntyre trying to coexist after their recent history in the best-of-5 series. Drew won the final match to help Becky Lynch capture the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. There is no way Red's gotten over that.
She's slowing down here, guys.
Slowing down? She's stuck in park, Cole. Not what she was looking for.
Muscle Buster! Gals, Carmella may be in a bad way here.
Boom! Before the fist drops on your face.
Up on their shoulders. She's looking relentless now.
She's flipped a switch and the light is on.
I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Oh, EC3 making him think twice.
Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
Byron, he looks like he has no idea where he is.
Yeah, he is definitely on Dream Street, Michael.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Oh, again.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, man.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
The referee really has to be on his game here in this mixed tag team match.
Lightning fast reflexes. Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
And McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT.
Wait a minute.
Whoa!
On the mark. He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Ollie, a scoop slam.
Ooh, that kick.
Shoulder tackle.
Oh, EC3 making him think twice.
In off the tag. Boom, backdrop suplex.
What a high angle right across the shoulders.
Carmella just barely got out of the way.
Clothesline. So effective.
Carmella is being shown the ropes here tonight, folks. What can she do to get out of there?
Rolling neck snap.
Nice reversal. Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
This tag team contest is underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far. It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's a live wire when she's plugged in.
Back now inside the ring.
Nice right hand. German suplex. But that's not all.
Ah, come on.
By any means necessary.
For some reason, she lets it go.
She might have something else planned here. There it is. It's locked in.
Smart maneuver. For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here? Oh, rapid fire.
And the cover for the win.
This is it.
Not looking good right now. The switch here to Drew McIntyre. Simply said, this is going to be a great match. Oh, my, down with authority. Let's go kick.
McIntyre looking to close out this matchup.
The end is in view.
Oh, man, EC3 doesn't even know where he is.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here are your winners.
Big pinfall victory here tonight.
When you bring such a high level of intensity to the match, good things are bound to happen to you.
The crowd here tonight certainly seemed to appreciate the efforts. What a great match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from
The baddest woman on the planet is here.
And from Venice, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey!
It absolutely amazes me how quickly and seamlessly Ronda Rousey made her transition from the world of mixed martial arts.
This man is a superstar.
And from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
Guys, here's a man who is going to be a true superstar in our business. He has it all. In-ring skill. He's got charisma.
And he's got great hair.
I fully expect Velveteen to be bald next time I see him after hearing you say that, Saxton.
Good point, Corey.
Velveteen wants nothing to do with the likes of you.
Just saying.
D-R-E-A-M.
Velveteen Dream just soaking in every ounce of the moment.
Everything about this guy is money. What a superstar.
What an entrance. It's mesmerizing.
It's intoxicating.
What is he doing?
Anything he wants. He's the Dream. Well, you're looking at the future right here.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
WWE Universe, you are looking at a superstar who is simply blessed to be the best. Just naturally better than everybody else, even when only doing the bare minimum.
Well, you talk about some of that natural athletic talent, Corey. Bianca's been exceptional her entire life. She earned all SEC and All-American honors in track and field at the University of Tennessee. And if you just ask her, she'll tell you why she's better than everybody else.
You got eyes, Byron. You understand. A freak in the weight room, a beast in the ring. Bianca Belair can do it all.
And she's got a lethal hair whip.
Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense, not out here competing in the mixed match challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
Oh, foot just stomping down. He's definitely being the aggressor here.
Yeah, he's definitely shifted into another gear.
Gets the tag. You know, for somebody who hasn't been in the business all that long, I'd say Velveteen Dream sure does have a high opinion of himself. It's almost as if he looks down at the rest of the roster.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Oh, and a scoop slam.
To Michael's point about Velveteen Dream's disdain for the locker room, it's no secret that the superstar he detests the most are those who first made a name for themselves on the independent scene.
Great technical prowess from Bianca Belair.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
That offense taking a toll on her. Tagged in.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Gets him with a counter.
Hooked up and
backdrop suplex.
what a high angle right across the shoulders.
Uh-oh.
Dream just barely got out of the way.
Ronda Rousey is, of course, one of the most famous athletes in the world. More so, she's one of the most famous stars in the world. And she got that way by beating people up and taking their arm.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Adding to what Michael said about Ronda being a huge star, when she entered the WWE, that bright light and media attention that follows her really brought a spotlight to the women's evolution and its superstars.
Yeah, you'll get a lot of publicity, a lot of notoriety from stepping into Ronda's spotlight. But touching fists, that's different. It's always fun to go to the zoo until you fall into the lion's den. Rousey, case in point.
Look out here. Ronda with a Uranagi. She's lost some of that energy she had earlier. And here we go now. Oh, again. Tagged in. Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something, maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
No, I can't put weight on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live. In a submission match. Later, partner.
Welcome to another edition of Women Who Fight, where we cover everything from the world of women's professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. As always, I'm your host, Robin Ray, along with my good friend and MMA junkie, Kit Lasco.
Do you have to say junkie? It sounds like I need to attend a meeting.
Oh, come on, it's just a figure of speech.
Okay, so figure out something else to say.
Okay, fine. Well, I was going to discuss the huge announcement of the new SmackDown Live Women's Championship by GM Daniel Bryan, but since it seems like you're all fired up today, let's start with some MMA talk. What do you got?
How about MMA aficionado? Or pundit? That sounds fancy.
I'd prefer not to spend any more time on your show intro.
Okay, whatever. What I'd like to pundit on.
Well, first things first, it was another crazy week on SmackDown Live as we have a new WWE champion after Trey beat Adam Cole.
You mean Samoa Joe and his cyborg arm beat Adam Cole? By the way, I've been thinking about modifying one of my appendages. From what I hear, the prices have really come down the past few years.
Oh yeah? What did you have in mind?
Nothing major. Maybe just like a robotic ear or one of my pinky toes. Even though prices have dropped, I'm still on an indie budget.
I get the ear, I guess, but what would you even do with a bionic pinky toe?
The pinky toe is the most underrated of toes. Without it, you wouldn't be able to run, walk, or skip. So if I had a bionic pinky toe, I'd be able to do all of those things, but way better. Can you imagine how good of a skipper I would be?
No, I can't. But that brings up a good point. How is it fair for Samoa Joe, or any superstar, to have a competitive advantage like that?
It's the world we live in now. Man and machine are becoming one and the same. And besides, it's not like this type of thing hasn't existed in WWE before. Hulk Hogan once wrestled wearing a helmet with a giant fist on it.
Oh yeah, the war bonnet.
Yeah, and was that fair? Jake the Snake had his Cobra fight Macho Man. Was that fair? Papa Shango put voodoo spells on his opponents to make them puke and ooze black stuff out of their heads. I'd say that was a competitive advantage.
Okay, point taken. Either way, I wouldn't want to have to face Joe and his cybernetic arm anytime soon. Sorry, Trey, but I think you're in big trouble.
Maybe Trey should look into a bionic pinky toe. Then he could at least run away a lot faster from Joe. Just a thought.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
It can't be much worse than teaming with Drew McIntyre. It makes my skin crawl every time I have to tag him.
But you chose to team with McIntyre. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even though I can't stand my partner, I still plan on winning the Mixed Match Challenge.
Same here, on both accounts.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
It's the woman so famous they named a borough after her, Brooklyn Von Braun.
And from Fulton, New York, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun.
Brooklyn Von Braun may be abrasive at times, but there's no denying her lifelong athletic achievements. She was even captain of the wrestling team in high school, where the gym is now named after her.
Have you seen pictures of that beautiful mural they painted in her honor? It would make Michelangelo jealous.
Oh, great. It's Sammy.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Most superstars return from injury with a renewed purpose, but Sami Zayn had the gall to say he'd rather stay on vacation.
Did you see his live show, Saxton? Sammy visited some of the most breathtaking parts of the world, and now he's got to compete in this awful town tonight. I can't even remember the name of this place. That's how awful it is.
This happens to be one of my favorite places in the world, Corey.
Doesn't surprise me at all. People seem to forget how beloved Sami Zayn is.
Here comes the War Goddess.
And from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
You can thank Hall of Famer Booker T for much of Ember Moon's success. And I would say this match will have a big impact on how the other women view these competitors moving forward.
Without a doubt, Cole. And given how heated the women's division is right now, even a single...
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial past affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
Gotta like that.
I bet you do.
Simple but effective. And a cradle. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Still seems a little early.
Oh, my God. Sami Zayn is feeling the WWE Universe. On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Back in from the floor. Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
And I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
Look out here. He's got something cooking.
So many different styles on display here in this mixed tag team match.
Oh, here we go. Reverses. Can he make him pay?
Oh, what a flying heel kick.
If I could reinforce what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's NXT Women's Championship victory, what made it so impressive, in my opinion, that she had to defeat not one, but 3 other women to capture the gold.
That's right. It was at TakeOver War Games where...
Wait a second. It appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast, or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Uh-oh!
Proving tough to catch.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Defenseless in the corner now. She steers clear there.
Take your time, enjoy it. Boom! Before the fist drops on your face.
The referee really has to be on his game here in this mixed tag team match.
I say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of 2 completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole. Ruby Riott with the reversal.
And Drew McIntyre just tagged himself in. Red didn't like that.
After some miscommunication on the tag, it appears Red and Drew McIntyre are having a minor disagreement.
This looks like it might be more than a minor disagreement. McIntyre is walking out and leaving Red to fight on her own.
Is anyone really surprised? This is what happens when 2 people who despise each other try to form a team.
At least Aleister Black isn't going to take advantage of this situation, as it looks like he's resigned to this essentially turning into a one-on-one match. Ruby Riott looking to unleash her particular brand of destruction tonight. Ruby's love of chaos makes her so dangerous with or without a squad behind her.
When you have competitors on the level of these women, you just know it's going to be a great match.
Up on their shoulders. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Kick to the gut. Here's the setup.
Saw that one coming. Clothesline. Boom! Did you hear the impact?
Take your time, enjoy it. Boom! Before the fist drops on your face.
Ruby Riott's in a bind. Uh-oh! Running senton! Some miscues from Ruby Riott here.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
When you see Ruby Riott, you know that Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are close by, just waiting to strike. And that is incoming. Fist drop! Man, she's gaining momentum here, guys.
Yeah, she's able to tap into an energy source few others can.
Oh, double leg drop!
Going to be woozy after that impact.
Uh-oh! Running senton! Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
Here's Ruby Riott.
Rear European uppercut.
And she's back in the ring now.
Bin kick right to the gut.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
She returns the favor there.
Uh-oh. Would you look at this?
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Gets out of there in a hurry.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy.
Running senton. Rolling neck snap. Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. Oh, right to the gut. Shoulders on the mat. Well, that was a close call.
What a match.
Ruby Riott turns it around. To the outside, which will start the referee's count. Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective. Uh-oh. Sent a message with that one.
Now, that's how you prove your dominance.
2, 3, no.
I got to tell you, I thought she was done there.
Going to the top, high risk.
Oh, look out. Ruby Riott just too quick.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
slam. On a painful stretch here. This match is wearing her down.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
With the roll-up. What's it going to take to keep her down?
Wow, that's pure power, guys. How did Ruby Riott turn that one around?
Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys.
Definitely not.
Oh, right off the second turnbuckle. Face first.
Ruby Riott is in full control.
Here we go with Ruby Riott.
Across the top rope. What a hot shot.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Oh, stomping away.
Boom, right in the button. Uh-oh.
Oh, look at the torque.
She's got her where she wants her. No, she gets...
Traps the arm.
Ruby Riott turns it around.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful.
Now changing gears is Ruby Riott.
All the way from the top. Wow, look at that agility.
The close of this match is just ahead.
She's tough, but maybe not tough enough to get the win here. Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Looking to end it here.
This could be it.
2.5. What's keeping them going?
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable.
Look at this raw power.
Sit-out powerbomb.
There's two.
Wow.
Into the turnbuckles.
Wow, she turned that one around.
She's calling her out.
Uh-oh, could it be?
The W is well in hand.
A move so not...
This singles contest has a victor.
Here is your winner.
One of the most physical battles we've ever witnessed.
That'll knock Ruby Riott down a peg or two.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from the Netherlands,
you may not like her, but she's as tough as they come. It's Brooklyn von Braun.
and from Fulton, New York, the American hero, Brooklyn von Braun.
While a list of career goals motivates her rival, Red, Brooklyn von Braun seems driven to destroy anything positive in Red's life.
I agree. She almost seems obsessed with making Red's life miserable.
This man is a real force, Drew McIntyre.
And from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre traveled the globe picking fights on every stop along the way. That world-class training has made him a true threat here in WWE.
I agree with you there, Corey. Drew's put his best foot forward here and picked up some big wins.
McIntyre was born for in-ring competition. There is no limit to his potential.
And from London, England,
If this one lives up to the hype. This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
Double axe handle smash.
Tagged in. She's in full control now.
Harsh impact.
She scores big with the counter. Wow, what a sequence. Oh, again!
Hooked up. Across the top.
She's bringing the pressure on now.
She's on the attack and on the move.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Ooh, right in the face. She's taking some big hits here. I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
Yeah, McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT.
That'll slow Drew McIntyre down a bit.
Right on the mark. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Drew McIntyre's in trouble.
Neck breaker.
Ouch. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Backbreaker.
Pretty sure I invented that move.
What a tag team match this has been.
That'll rock you.
Got the crossface applied.
Drew McIntyre.
Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Oh, it's McIntyre turning the tables.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Drew McIntyre beginning to peter out here. Running senton. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. In a bad way here, guys.
What impact.
Look out. Here we go.
From the top. Elbow drop. He's looking for the win. Drew McIntyre gets the shoulder up.
McIntyre's still in this.
Not sure how much more. We got a cover. 1, 2, 3. Despite their often heated and acrimonious past, Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun have managed to win the Mixed Match Challenge.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Judging from the look on Red's face, I think that ship has sailed, and she doesn't seem to be taking this very well at all. I mean, why would she? Red just lost to her best friend and her worst enemy. I'd be angry, too.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Nice necklace, by the way. Real classy.
Thanks. I'll get you my jeweler's info. I bet he can throw together a runner-up version in no time.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. After all, I had a career record of 24-2 in MMA. I left that necklace at home.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe, and who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And before you say anything, I'm just looking to help. It's the only way he's going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. We'll set up a time later, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who's tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time, and besides, maybe she's changed, okay? People do that. And she was a good teammate. Good enough that we won the Mixed Match Challenge.
Are you trying to rub it in? Because I think your teammate's ridiculous necklace accomplished that already. And by the way, who was in charge of handling the charity money that you won?
Brooklyn. She gave it to an animal shelter in our hometown.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe she took the $500,000 and spent it on that awful necklace and murder coat she was wearing? I bet the animal shelter doesn't even exist.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. Red. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
how do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever going to beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight, thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
This man is a bad, bad dude.
Samoa Joe was the first man to win the NXT Championship twice. He won the very first Dusty Classic in NXT, and I think we're in store for another first here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. And introducing the champion from the Netherlands, weighing in at 260 pounds, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
The big gold belt up for grabs here tonight.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
Headbutt! Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
And no luck against Joe there.
Big forearm smash. His offense is on point right now.
He can turn up the heat at will, it seems. Listen, fellas, we always know Samoa Joe competes at another level. Tonight, I think you're going to see an even more dangerous Joe than you're used to seeing. Expect to see the fastest hands in this business and heavyweight striking that would make a boxer jealous.
Oh, again!
Tying up the legs now.
Oh, looking for the surfboard. Picking up on what Corey mentioned about Joe striking, his quickness combined with Look at this. Moonsault!
You see that height.
And setting him up there for a knee to the face.
That's going to hurt.
Samoa Joe with his back against the wall.
Now he's looking off his game now.
In the corner now. He's in big trouble.
Are you
kidding me? Back of his neck.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Hurricane Rana. And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No! This is awful.
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is "I hope you're okay."
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry. I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Braun. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Well, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out! This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it.
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He's suffered enough. Come on, don't do it.
No!
Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from London, England.
Guys, I hope you're ready, because it's now time for fatal four-way action.
And this one should be exciting, Michael, especially considering all the different styles we'll have at play here tonight.
Earlier today, guys, she told me just how proud she is of what she's done in the ring as of late.
But if I know her, Michael, she's not even close to being satisfied. You can bet she has plenty more she wants to do over the course of her career.
It's boss time! Why do you always say that, Cole?
It's not boss time. It's always someone else time.
From Boston,
Sasha Banks is a
Massachusetts,
habitual spotlight stealer.
Stephanie McMahon brought Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks to WWE, and those three women changed the course of history as we know it today.
Yeah, Sasha Banks has been a trailblazer. She has been at the forefront of that change. In fact, Sasha's career-long motto, be so good they can't ignore you.
The captain of Team Kick.
Don't let the appearance fool you. Dakota Kai will kick your face clean off your head.
From Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
You know what I love about Dakota Kai is that she's such an incredibly humble competitor, but then you see her in the ring and you can't help but become a huge fan of the passion and fire she has when she competes.
As much as I hate to agree with you, Byron, Dakota Kai is the kind of girl that will disarm you with a smile and then kick the features clean off your face.
The powerful Nia Jax.
And from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Here comes dominance personified.
Nia Jax. This is a superstar who comes from a long line of sports entertainers who have built this business. She carries that legacy with her every time she steps inside a WWE ring. If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her. Simply out
to the outside. That is a great reversal. Uh-oh. Out of it in the corner. Woo-wee. She's in control. Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. That'll turn your lights out. Up on their shoulders. Nothing fancy here. Running senton. Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there. Oh, thing of beauty from Sasha. Uh-oh.
Now with complete control.
Back now inside the ring. Uh-oh. Headbutt. I think we're going to see it, gentlemen. Here it comes. Sit-out powerbomb. Nia Jax covers early. Running interference. showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast.
Wow, she turned that one around.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Bear hug.
Look at the power. This might be it.
Hoisted high above her head.
Gorilla press slam. What a forearm. Kick. Nasty kick.
Body shots over and over. One to the jaw and then, whoa! Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
The guillotine is locked in.
How in the world can you get Nia in a submission? She gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael. I think we're going to see it, gentlemen.
There it comes.
Nia Jax. No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. Straight punch. Cover. How in the world?
Oh, my God, look at Sasha Banks, just like Byron in his job. Jumping stop to the gut.
Oh, she turns around to explode. Uh-oh. What a hurricane.
Oh, look at it.
Sleeper slam.
What an impact. She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point.
She wants it one more time.
Backstabber. Ouch.
Huge turning point right here. Sasha Banks is in a bad way now.
The boss looks terrible at the moment.
A back suplex.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder.
A surprising reversal from Sasha Banks. Anticipated that attack perfectly. And it looks like this one's going out to the floor. Jawbreaker.
Call it Dennis.
Hair pull mat slam. Back now inside the ring.
Oh.
Oh, my God, look at Sasha Banks, just like Byron in his job. Nice look. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael. Nia Jax able to avoid damage.
Small package for the win.
That's not. And no luck against Nia Jax there. Oh, able to...
suplex, but that's not all. Hoisted high above her head.
Her heart is really on display in this one, guys, but unfortunately, it might not be enough.
She's trying one more time.
Oh, clothesline. Jawbreaker.
Call it Dennis.
First on the second. Oh, no.
Wow.
Nice.
Do some serious damage.
Probably not going to wait for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why? Being contorted doesn't look good.
This is not where the boss wants.
and she's able to break out of it.
The lesson to learn here, Cole, is that you can never count her out.
Attacking the core now. Yeah, without your core, Michael, you are.
And she gets to the... She's trying to sneak one.
Too close for cover. She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Big elbow.
In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that.
Avoiding trouble there. Big suplex.
Nia looking to end this thing. It's the Samoan drop.
Forget it. She's counting sheep.
That's one of those moves where you check your extremities upon impact.
We got it covered. This one's over. If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off. And the ropes will break this one up.
Looks like she's got a new... She's really taking it to her core here. And you can't argue with the results.
Oh, back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
Russian leg sweep.
Reversal. What a counter.
Oof. Kick finds it.
Back in from the floor. Boom. A forearms. Taking it to the midsection.
She's really taking it to her core here. And you can't argue with the results. She's really taking it to her core here. And you can't argue with the results. Just assaulting the torso here. Clearly part of the game plan, Michael.
Quick thinking by Nia Jax.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
She's really taking it to her core here. And you can't attacking the core now. Yeah, without your core, Michael, you are essentially useless.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it.
Going after the upper body. And it's targeted attack.
Submission time.
And now looking to get it locked in.
She's got her where she wants. Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Not looking good, guys.
Great power.
Inverted suplex. And she's getting fired up here.
She's able to turn it on in a flash.
Big reversal.
Yet another counter. She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Just assaulting the torso here. Clearly part of the game plan, Michael.
Oh, wow. Lights out. Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Oh, come on, ref.
Yeah, you can't let him get away with that. Not in a match this big.
This one's far from over.
She is ready for a fight tonight.
Oh, what a forearm. She's really taking it to her core here. And you can't argue with the results.
Oh, look at it. Scoop slam.
Take your time, enjoy it.
Technical prowess from Nia Jax.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Uh-oh.
I love it when Sasha starts playing with people. What a tease.
Stomping. Ouch. She got out of the way there.
Her evasion techniques are on point.
Drop kick from behind.
Ouch.
Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match.
Ollie back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
Take your time, enjoy it. She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
Oh! And she's back in the ring now.
This could be the chance.
Here we go for the win. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Whoa! That'll fillet your chest.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Uh-oh. And no luck against Nia Jax there. She returns the favor there.
Uh-oh, could it be? Now that is an exclamation point.
Nobody can sustain a drop like that.
I don't believe it. The match is over.
Here is your winner.
That was not an easy victory here in this fatal four-way.
Congratulations. I can tell you, fatal four-way matches are not easy to win. They are not a walk in the park.
And it's matches like this one that makes Smack.
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You, on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
I'll do my talking in the ring at the Royal Rumble. Wait, before you leave, I have a gift for you. To commemorate our big match and also honor our very first fight. Come on, it's rude to turn down a gift.
Of course, hothead Red loses her temper.
She was provoked.
I hope Red's happy, but if you ask me, this type of juvenile behavior should have stayed in high school.
No matter how you feel about what just transpired, these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.
I wrote a special song for the Royal Rumble. Want to hear it?
Not really.
Well, I'm going to play it anyway. Well, I've been searching all these years for a sign to show me the way. But it was right in front of me, and he went by the name of Trey. You see, this man's been lucky his entire stupid career, so I knew if he could succeed, I had nothing to fear. Tonight I outlast 29 men so I can get my shot at the gold. And then the universe walks with Elias in the greatest tale ever told. So what do you think?
I think you're going to have to rewrite your song after tonight.
So what number did you get for the Royal Rumble match?
2.
Oh, well, that's a really tough draw. But I'm sure lots of people have won from that spot. Wait, is that piece of paper with your number on it folded in half?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's not 2, it's 23.
Okay, now I like your chances a little better. Not that I was doubting you before.
Like, after I win the Rumble, I can't wait to watch you put Brooklyn in her place once and for all.
She may have gotten the better of me in the past, but tonight's different. She has to step into my ring.
Yeah.
My only concern is she might pull something cheap, like having Samoa Joe get involved.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. By the way, have you seen Sin Cara? I think I owe him an apology.
Why?
When I thought I drew number 2, I may have thrown a slight tantrum and damaged his mini trampoline. I'm not sure he even knows how to get into the ring without that.
I think he'll manage for one night. Besides, we have bigger things to worry about.
Okay.
Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now.
He's going to need to eat a lot more steaks and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.
Adam Cole from behind, and he eliminates both of them.
And now Adam Cole is all alone in the ring, giving him a chance to catch his breath before the next superstar enters.
Here we go. Who's it going to be?
just happened there?
His trampoline exploded.
Is he okay?
Considering he just hit the apron rib first at full speed, I'm going to go with no.
Unfortunately, it looks like Sin Cara will not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble match.
I guess we're moving on to our next entrant.
It's Trey.
Adam Cole can't wait to get his hands on him.
Sorry, man. That's on me.
These two certainly have some unfinished business as Trey defeated Adam Cole for the WWE Championship thanks to Samoa Joe's interference. There's so many risks associated with being in a Royal Rumble match, and for the high flyers, taking to the air could put them in a perilous situation.
Well, no matter how you look at it, spending time in the air during the Royal Rumble match, not a spot you want to be in.
Hey, you do whatever it takes to stay in the match. I say if the high flyers want to take it to the air, go for it.
Only one superstar can emerge victorious in main event. WrestleMania.
Wasn't expecting that.
It's Seth Rollins' turn.
Here comes the Kingslayer. Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Facebuster plants him.
Little known fact, guys, the first ever Royal Rumble was broadcast on free television at the very same time that the competition was holding their Bunkhouse Stampede pay-per-view. Coincidence? I think not.
Oh, and he can definitely make a difference here, guys.
Without a doubt.
Heavy-duty right hand.
And he's heading back in.
Right across the face.
Seth Rollins gets out of trouble, and quickly.
When you look at this, it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
He's in a bad spot now.
Yeah, he's got to find a way out of that corner.
Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Look out, this changes things big time.
A fresh superstar usually does, Cole.
There's the elimination.
Seth Rollins has been eliminated.
Great agility there.
Wow, what a sequence. German suplex.
All right, that well scouted.
Producing a trampling. Oh, my God. Oh, what a close.
And then there was one. He's the Royal Rumble winner.
Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now.
He's going to need to eat a lot more steaks and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.
Adam Cole from behind, and he eliminates both of them.
And now Adam Cole is all alone in the ring, giving him a chance to catch his breath before the next superstar enters.
Here we go. Who's it going to be?
It's Sin Cara.
Well, what just happened there?
His trampoline exploded.
Is he okay?
Considering he just hit the apron rib first at full speed, I'm going to go with no.
Unfortunately, it looks like Sin Cara will not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble match.
we're moving on to our next entrant.
It's Trey.
Adam Cole can't wait to get his hands on him.
Sorry, man. That's on me.
These two certainly have some unfinished business as Trey defeated Adam Cole for the WWE Championship thanks to Samoa Joe's interference.
We all know how this works. We start with two competitors in the ring, and new superstars join the fun at regular intervals.
But that's not the fun part, Byron. The fun is seeing these superstars get eliminated one by one, tossed over the top rope and landing on the arena floor. So many dreams will be dashed tonight. I love it.
Speaking of dashed dreams, how does it affect a superstar's psyche to be eliminated here?
Well, it's a big opportunity you lose, but since you'll be joining many other eliminated competitors, you can argue that their misery loves company.
Sitting next to you, I know exactly how that feels. Now, trampling the opposition.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a slam.
Bang, right in the face. He's not looking good here, guys. Knife edge chop.
We're about to get another one. Adam Cole launching non-stop attacks.
He's definitely got all pistons firing right now.
Things are about to heat up here, guys.
I wouldn't want to be in the ring now, that's for sure. Boom.
Nice. A striking blow.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How good is Seth Rollins?
Ah, fireman's carry. Look at the look on his face.
Oh, yeah, he looks super focused. How impressive was that reversal?
A running Hurricane Rana. Finds a way to reverse. Whoa, it's another reversal. Head crank. Things are about to get interesting now.
You can say that again. Oh, right up there.
From the top. Beautiful dive.
Wow. Missed by a mile.
Had that one well scouted.
This could be the end of the road for him, guys.
He won't go easy, though.
Oh, guys, there's the... Releases the grip for some reason.
Perhaps has something else in mind here, Mike?
Backbreaker. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Close quarters.
Wicked body shot. Seth Rollins taking advantage now.
Plays the Kingslayer. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
And it's Big E showing some agility.
All right, that was impressive.
Oh, my God.
Seth rolls through.
Oh, guys, there's the mat slam.
With some attitude.
This might be big. Big E with the excellent move to get out.
What power.
Full Nelson applied. Gets out of dodge there.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Ooh, man. Double axe handle. Seth Rollins made it pay with the
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rollins is so smart inside that ring.
Eliminated. Helpless right now.
Had it scouted.
He just cannot be caught.
Single leg drop kick caught him. Shoulder right to the midsection.
Ooh, bullseye.
What a club! It's over! Winner of the Rumble! Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now.
He's going to need to eat a lot more steaks and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.
Adam Cole from behind, and he eliminates both of them.
And now Adam Cole is all alone in the ring, giving him a chance to catch his breath before the next superstar enters.
Here we go. Who's it going to be?
It's Sin Cara!
Whoa, what just happened there?
His trampoline exploded.
Is he okay?
Considering he just hit the apron rib first at full speed, I'm going to go with no.
Unfortunately, it looks like Sin Cara will not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble match.
I guess we're moving on to our next entrant.
It's Trey.
Adam Cole can't wait to get his hands on him.
Sorry, man. That's on me.
These two certainly have some unfinished business as Trey defeated Adam Cole for the WWE Championship thanks to Samoa Joe's interference. Here we go as we kick things off in this huge Royal Rumble match.
Impressive combination kicks. Ooh, bullseye.
Uh-oh, carefully measured. Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Oh, nasty impact.
DDT.
Ooh, well measured.
Oh, again.
Ooh. Man, Seth Rollins, what offense.
Boom. Nice. Straight punch. Oof.
Now watch this.
Northern Lights. Rollins is looking unstoppable.
Well, the Architect is rolling now.
Seth Rollins is looking for something big here.
But can he hit it, guys? Oh, my God, what an elbow.
From behind. Back suplex.
What's Rollins have planned here?
Boom! Small package driver.
Vicious, aggressive attacks.
Saw what he had in mind there.
Oh, saw it coming. Big forearm smash.
Great evasion. German suplex. A nice shot by Big E.
Man, that's going to hurt.
Clothesline. Boom, impact.
Better get his head in the match instead of playing to the fans. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Harsh impact. In the face. Neck breaker. Wow, this shakes things up a bit.
To say the least.
You never want to find yourself in a spot like this.